Let's jam.
And boom. What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guideline of chasing the dream. I'm your host, the Maniacal, Menace. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback, man. What's good? Oh, this is much better. It's much better to use a regular mic instead of that condenser mic, because that condenser mic was just, it was too much of a hum. The lessons that you learn. This is, I feel like a radio host now. This is good. Welcome back, everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody doing good? Y'all still writing? Keep that pen moving, man. You got to keep it moving. I've been having been having a rough time. I mean, rough in the sense of, like, you know, bad shit is getting thrown at you when good shit is happening. Lots of good shit is happening to make you happy, but the bad shit is coming and you ain't asking for it. You're just like, oh, okay, just a happenstance. The circumstances that because this is this and this is this, boom, that's why this is happening. It's like, oh, nigga, the trickle down, you know, shit rolling downhill, boom, falling all on top of you. You got the bidet to clean it up. You probably don't. Clean that asshole, man. You gotta clean it up. It's been a crazy couple of days. Okay, welcome back. Yeah. In my notes I have here, am I being complacent or am I doing too much? I have no idea at all. I just know you got to keep going. Who cares if it's too much? People don't know that it's too much. If it's too much for you, then don't do so much. Like, you don't have to. And I mean, you're doing this for you, basically. I mean, it does help it does help other people, but you know, at this point in time, they do what makes you feel good. You know, don't in complacent. Now, I think, you know, I'm all right. I got it. Like, I've had a change of events that has recently occurred. So it was, you know, and then last night was just like, ugh, shows. Got to keep the work coming. Got to keep moving. Got to keep your face out there, man. You got to keep, you know, especially if you going, I mean, the social sites is the way to go. Still, you still have to keep it out there like that. But oh man, ain't nothing better than that face-to-face moment, that when you feel somebody else's energy and you can go ahead and like give off your energy, and you know, people see how you really are. And because you get a lot of flack from just who people see you as on like the internet and shit. Like, that's a different person. That's a persona that you're putting on because you want people to see you like that. You don't really show the real on you shouldn't. I mean, why would you? Like, that's not what it's for. Like, I mean, you can, you know, some people do. Boom, feel bad for me. Look what happened. Oh shit, this has happened. You know, I don't really share too much of my life besides what I talk about on here and such. And you know, that's my motto. That's my code. Like, fuck all that, bitch. Y'all don't need to see what I really do. Like, people just finding out that my wife is pregnant. So that's like another thing. And, you know, I don't tell everybody about what is going on in my life. You know, basically I'm an entertainer and I want you to see, you don't need to worry about the background. Like, and you'll see that eventually, especially if a motherfucker becomes well known, then people are always poking and prying. But other than that, you ain't gonna find too much if you do poke and pry. You know, I like to keep my life as is, which is fun, less hassle. I do got demons out there. You gotta fight these demons, man. You gotta be careful of these demons, man. Everybody's against you. But not everybody, but you know, they still got, hey, you gonna have your haters. You know, like what is the best way to maneuver, I guess, in like I do, to keep like, if you keep the pen writing and you understand what is good and what is not, like, put your all into it basically, and once you feel like comfortable with something, go ahead and express it to people. Like, whether it's a joke, whether it's a poem, whether it's a song or something like that. Other people want to hear how other people feel. It gives off that type of energy that people want to see other people do amazing things, because it's just that's just how life is. Like, people always want to, like, what is the other person doing? What is the other person thinking? Like, how are you thinking? Like, entertain me. I like to be entertained. I mean, we watch movies and all that. We watch movies to be entertained, man. Actors are really putting they all this. So if you're entertaining, man, if you're out here trying to get it, if you're out here chasing this dream, man, you gotta show up and show out. Basically, you gotta show out. Like, you gotta stand out from other people. Like, I mean, everybody's doing what you're doing, but not everybody is good as what you can produce. So as long as you can show up and show out, like, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you don't have to be flashy and shit. You don't have to dress differently. I do like to dress differently, though. I was going to wear a pink vest yesterday with some red shoes, which was just too much. It wasn't. I wasn't going to, with some ripped jeans, I understood. My wife was like, no, what are we doing? You can't. Not if I'm coming out with you. Now, with this baby bump, you ain't going to come out here looking ridiculous. And I understood. The program, so I took the vest off. But you man, hey, you got to get out here and get it, man. You don't have to go overboard to stand out. But, if you got something to say, hey, do your thing. Everybody's got their own way. Everybody's got their own quirk out here, which is nice. Last night was Poetry or Die. Shout out to Khalid and Kanai. They are, man, this poetry scene, okay? Like, I've seen some scenes before. Like, this shit, it's crazy because it's poetry. Like, not saying that, Deaf poetry wasn't the shit and all that. I'm just saying, like, to see this happening like it is, nigga, this shit, like, it's kind of like a comedy blow up, but nigga, they doing it. They like this whole not just them. Nigga, you got Amir, hopefully I get to talk to him pretty soon. But you got Amir Safi, who's just wine poetry. Man, you just go look it up. Nigga, it's amazing what these motherfuckers have done out here for this scene, like, just for poetry in general. And also all these people, all these motherfuckers. Hey, everybody nice. Like, but how are you gonna stand out between the niceness? That's what you got to think about. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that are doing their thing, but if you can be unique, that's basically what people like to see, something different. Like, because poetry is just one basic genre, man. It's just like, I mean, you can go many different lanes, but it's usually in a realm of darkness or a realm of jazz, basically, of the blues, basically, just kind of like sadness sometimes. Sometimes you don't get the outlandish in poetry. And so that is one thing that I thought about when I stepped into doing, because as a comedian, I was like, well, I used to always go to poetry shows because I used to write poetry. So I'm like, well, everything that I listen to, it's always deep, thoughtful, dark, sometimes sad. Like, I heard a real sad poem last night, and it made you feel so bad. Like, it had people crying and shit, like, for real crying, nigga. Motherfuckers in the cry had tears, nigga. Like, it went from a happy moment to like, oh shit, nigga, where did we go? Oh my God, I feel everything. Your heart is just beating, like, whoa. And then to come to think about it, that motherfucker didn't even have a child. So it was like, what the fuck did we just go? He brought us to a place where everybody felt his words, his feelings, his pain, and nigga, this was just a fabrication that he made up because it's something that he saw. Nigga, you could take people places with your words. And so, I understand that. Yeah, fucking poetry is out here to get out your feelings. Comedy is here for people to laugh. And then I'm like, well, hold on, let me flip this shit on his head real quick. We come out here and talk about booty holes and fucking grandmas and shit. That is chef's kiss right there. Okay. Yeah, pretty amazing. No lie, son. This shit is rocking. Oh my God. Like, who told me to write some shit like this? I don't know. Nigga, I'm just happy that I'm able to do it. Nigga, I bring people so much joy when there's so much hate and anguish in the world. Like, it's good to see a small man smile just because, I'm unthreatening. It's just like, oh my God, he's adorable. But I'm almost 40. So it's just like, don't pinch me up. Don't pinch my cheeks and pick me up. People still do that. And that shit is crazy too. Like, people still, I don't mind though. I go with the gag when people see me. It's like, oh my God. And they pick me up. Not because it's just like I'm a small man, just because usually good friends will pick me up and swing me. I'm a $125. All right, so just most of it is just solid muscle, but yeah, I try to get a dad bod, but it just doesn't. I do too much work. I'm a construction worker, so I'm gonna have this old man strength for a long time, and I don't care. It's fine. I like it. It's nice. I'll be one of them old niggas on the train knocking niggas out. That'll be one of them young ass. Oh, what? All right, little nigga, I know how to throw these. Yeah. So, but it'll probably be more of I choke a nigga out just because I can't. Nah, we have evolved in this world. Okay, MMA is a thing. Nigga, mixed martial. Oh yeah, bitch. If you think I won't choke a nigga out, all right. My life will evolve once this boy gets here because I have to protect the family. I will learn many more martial arts besides the taekwondo I do know. I'm gonna start stretching again and get these legs limber just so people's like, nigga, did he just kick me in the face? Yeah, I did. They got up there. I don't care if you 6'3", nigga, my leg span is pretty long. I got a small torso, but these legs can get up there. Yeah. Fucking good times. Good times. It's like, what do we do? You just keep moving. Be unique. Be different. And I've noticed since everything is sad, it's like make light of the situation. Like, bring some joy. I got to close out last night, which was very promising, just because people went through a whole lot. People went through a whole lot of emotions. Like Kanai was saying last night, did you eat? Yeah. Everybody got their feels in last night. Everybody got their, there's just so much when it comes to poetry, when it coming from a comedy field, coming from where it ain't nothing but jokes, where you can Andy Kaufman that shit and just have people like, what is going on? Or you can just bring all the joy and laughter. You can fucking hold on, he's coming. Wait. Andy Kaufman. Oh, damn. Because I was on a roll. That motherfucker name blanked out of my head. We might be drunk. There it is. Yeah, or Mark Norman. Nigga, Jesus, I don't know why his fucking name just escaped me. Yeah, so set up punch, but also be like a darker type of comedy. Jim Gaffigan, you can go that straight lace route, but also have a dark pale. Come on, hey, hey, real quick, man. Jim, number 10, knock it down, Jim. Knock it down. God damn. Man, Dark Pale is something. You go watch it. Like, just fucking comedy, man. Comedy is one thing. You gotta love it. You gotta love that style of being able to get on stage and just rock a crowd, all right? It ain't music. It's just nothing behind you. It is just them bringing words of enlightenment and fucking laughter, Okay, so just picture that when you see comedy. All right, boom, that's comedy. Now come to the dark side when you see poetry. That poetry, fucking, I don't know too many. If you just knew the people I know, I can't tell you about it. Still I rise and shit like that. Okay, it just boom, strange fruit. I just those type of feelings and emotions. And then I go ahead and fucking vice versa that shit, nigga, mirrorland that motherfucker and bring that silly shit over to here, and then wake things up. Bring the color to the black and white world. Basically, it is exuberating. I definitely enjoy. And then it's one thing to be silly, but it's one thing to be nice when you're silly with it. So that is a whole aspect that I think about whenever I do write something to be. I can't. It is very difficult. Like the process of trying to write something funny, but also poetically. It is not easy just to come up with a topic that's just not just shitting myself or nothing like that. Actually something that I can like something that people can relate to, but something that is still absurd. The shock value of it, like make sweet love to your grandma, like that is one thing that is like you don't think in my head. I never think that it's gonna go as it does. Like just because it's like, wait, you talking about fucking grandmothers? Yeah. And it's like, how do you go about like how do you go about talking about something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Basically, I try to make it so subtle but so vulgar that like it can be played just about anywhere. But people will still respond to it how they respond to it, and everybody responds to it. Like I bring it to like I did this. You can check it out on. I don't have it up on YouTube yet, but you can check it out. Like at the end of my set at the Improv, I did that, and like it was the biggest pop compared to all of the other jokes that I had. So comedy poetry on both sides of the fence is rocking. All right, like especially with that grandmother shit, like that there. Like I got bits about grandmothers that just run into that, but then this is what I do now. This is the lane that I've made. And I broke down a wall and was like, boom, let me show y'all what this is. And for the writing capabilities to go ahead and transfer from poetry to the comedy stage, from the comedy stage to the poetry stage, and be simultaneous, nigga, it has to be good. It has to be good. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, I'm not trying to, like, fucking preach to other people about what needs to be done about this or how it needs to be. No. In my head, I am like, for this to work for me not to fucking feel as if every time I do this, it's going to bomb and people like, nigga, why are you doing that? Nigga, it has to be good. There's no doubt about it. So nigga, my pen and my brain need to fucking cooperate on the same page. And nigga, basically they leave me out of it. They like, hey nigga, we're gonna take over. You just zone out and you just keep the motor skills moving. And it's like, all right, my nigga, get it. And boom, nigga, the heart gets in there just to throw a little feel in it, and then bang, you got your whole piece. It's like, whoa, where we going? I don't know. Go ahead, fucking kudos. Hey, top that AI. Let's see what you got. Like, like there's some shit that I wrote in here that is so poetically like a poetic story. Like it should have amazed me, and I don't even know. Like I'm like, I don't know when I wrote it. I don't know why I wrote it. Well, I think I kind of know why I wrote it. There's shit in there that I was like, who is this? And I had to look it up, and I was like, what prompted this name to come to this to where, yeah, but you'll probably hear that in the next episode that I do by myself. I got lots of people coming up, which people are so excited to want to get on, which is exciting for me because I love that. I love that people are willing to participate. And nigga, 3 years, hey, bitch, we moving. Fuck, I didn't know I'd be able to know. Like, nigga, I'm still getting first timers. I'm still getting people that and motherfuckers are good. Like it's gonna go from this to like, oh, I remember them when it first. Yeah, niggas is making moves, man. The maneuvers is nice, and I love it. I love it. I love them. I don't. Oh, I'm about to start a sober September just because a nigga went to jail and I'm a new felon again. This is just stupid out here. I am very upset by this. Nigga, I don't do anything to get in trouble. All right, we just shifted the conversation because I need to talk about this now because this is some bullshit. All right, This area, I understand. I felt this shit fucking happening too. I felt this shit happening. I knew that something dumb was gonna happen. So now a nigga is a new felon now, cause hopefully I can get all this shit taken care of. Man, I gotta do so much stuff now, and it's just gonna siphon money. You don't want to think about it, but this is life. Apparently out here is fucking. Weed is a misdemeanor, but if you got liquid THC or any type of cartridges, that is a felony. I didn't know that. I didn't know that out of here at all. Man, that is terrible. All right? That is fucking terrible. Nigga had to spend a night in jail. You know how fun that is? It's not. Nigga, my hips still hurt. God damn. Man, this small-ass town that I stay in feels like a nigga got profiled. I probably didn't, but I probably did. Who cares? It happened. That's life situations, little life situations when things are going well. Oh, they always got things to break it down. And it's like, oh, you thought you was happy? You thought, no. That's not happiness, nigga. You got to go through some shit before you can be real, real happy. And you think you're doing good, fucking things are looking up and then bow, hit you with a dumbness, boom. Nigga, Tom Segura broke his arm in half. He was living his happiest life. Bang, medical bills. You get it? You get it? Hey, what are you going to do? You going to keep smiling or you going to be depressed and fucking shit about it? I got to keep going. It just make you write even harder. And nigga, that's all that's going to do. I got to keep smiling about the situation. Nigga. The nicest person in that jail was the nigga that saw my asshole. Ain't that crazy? Nigga, everybody else, fuck him. But the guy that told me to lift my nuts, hey, you cool. He was cool. He was the coolest dude. I don't know, but I guess if you fucking just out seeing assholes on a normal basis, nigga, every day. How many assholes this nigga gotta see? Every day? Nigga, on your shift, you the guy that sees the assholes? Oh, son. Nigga, I gotta write this down, nigga. I am serious, nigga. This is like, but for real, it's silly as shit, but for real, nigga, you the guy that sees the assholes every day. Do you care? This is your shift. You have however long they have their shifts. I think it's like 12-hour shifts. Nigga, on the shift, nigga, you are the guy appointed to go look at everybody's assholes and balls. Wow. Of course you gotta have a good attitude about it. I don't unless it's a porn, son. And most porns, I don't want to see the people's assholes in that one. No, that's a lie. I don't mind seeing assholes. But still, that's a porn asshole. Nigga, this is a dirty asshole off the street. Nigga, this is a filthy asshole. So every day on your shift. Now did you apply for this? Did you know that this was gonna be on the resume? How many? Wow. Oh, I'm gonna so get into this. This is good. Like it didn't dawn on me until just now. Like, nigga, really? Nigga, you bent over, let me go ahead and cough. Oh, all right. You want that bitch to pucker. That's what you want, just to see if anything's in there. Huh. You a doctor? You a EMT? You know CPR? Nah, nigga, you just a normal nigga with a badge. You got a taser on your side. And some mace on your hip. Nigga, look at my asshole. I made that bitch kiss at him and shit. I'm like, this is what you want to see? All right, bitch, here you go. Ain't nothing in there. Nigga, I pulled over on some faulty shit. Nigga, registration is out. And you know what? You know the fuck what? Nigga, my registration is out, but nigga, there is a shortage of registrations. There's a shortage of like registration stickers. There's an outage. Nigga, you can't get no registration sticker. Nigga, I can get my car registered, but I can't get a sticker for it, so it don't even matter. Like, what the fuck? 2025, they're supposed to be doing away with having to go get your car registered in Texas anyway. Nigga, fuck Texas. What the hell, man? Fuck y'all, son. God damn. What is up? Like, I don't get it. Did somebody hurt y'all? Like, I love staying out here. It's big and shit, but Jesus Christ. Like, open up. Jesus. Like, I don't understand their laws and shit out here, and there's nothing that I look into, but, nigga, you can just tell by the people. Nigga, there's certain people that you run into, the energy that you get off from out here, it's like, oh, you just feel like you entitled, like you your own person. I mean, this is y'all own little sovereign state. Yeah, nigga, be careful, nigga. Don't fuck with Texas, nigga. They will. Oh, it's like somebody just sat a toddler down and told him to make the roadways, and they took that little spindle thing from the fucking doctor's office and just was like, this is what y'all roads should look like. It's like, all right, we're gonna go with that, nigga. It is dumb out here. It is, just too much. But it's a land of opportunity. There's so much. I don't mean to bash y'all, but god damn. I need to go. I need to see other places. I need to be other places because this shit was ridiculous. I don't know. It makes you feel bad, you know. It just maybe something else could have went down. Maybe a nigga could have been nice. No, fuck it. I'm in this bench with degenerates and low lifes. And I'm just part of the batch now. Like, I'm a degenerate and a low life. And then, I'm all over my area's fucking newsletter out here. Oh, I'm glad you're taking the fucking crime off the streets. Crime? Bitch, I did nothing. Like, I am a criminal now. I am a monster out here now. Because I had some trash in my car. What? Nigga, what? Controlled substance. Okay. THC cartridge. But this weed, though, you good. You just throw that away. This cartridge, though? Ooh, bitch, I got you. Oh, you going down. Oh, nigga. It's like, what? Really? Motherfucker. It's a terrible situation. Step out the car. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put you in handcuffs because I'm by myself and I'm scared. So I don't want nothing to happen to me. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. We all right. Why don't you go ahead and sit in the back for me real quick? Oh, okay. And boom, gotcha. Mouse has been trapped. Going downtown, buddy. I was going to lose it in the backseat of that car. Oh, so claustrophobic. I don't know if this comes with age or whatnot. Nigga, claustrophobia, it gets worse and worse as the older you get. I don't like being in confined spaces, man. Fuck you. Nigga, hell no. My hands behind my back. Why you put these cuffs on so tight? You being a ho out here. Oh, you being so nice. Thank you. Yeah, oh, good. I'm glad you're being compliant with me. Yeah, fuck you, homie. I hope I run into him again. Oh, I'm going to tell him so many things. I just hope I see you normally out in the street, officer. Hey, that's the devil in disguise coming out. It's like, oh, you having a good life? Yeah, all right, nigga. You don't know where you at, bitch. We about to ruin all that for you. We about to ruin all of this. It fucking sucks. But what you gonna do, man? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep rolling. Yeah, rolling. I don't want to think about it, but you got to, because it's still fresh. It's still so fresh. Like, it's, I got a fucking mugshot. It's just like, nigga, really? Like, that's what my mugshot look like. Like, for real, son, this, like, boom. Like, boom, I'm a hardened criminal now because of this. Nigga, some shit that I just didn't throw away out of my car. Nigga, that I had because of, really? Boom. Got me in a jail cell with a jumper with no drawers on. Nigga, you know how weird it is to wear a jumper with no drawers on? Like a jumper that don't fit with no drawers on? You know how many times my dick almost came through the little hole? It's not. It don't button up in the back. That bitch button up in. I mean, why would it button? It's not a night. It's not a hospital gown. But still, nigga, this big ass used jumper. It's not a fresh jumper. It didn't come out the packet, nigga. They washed these shits over there. They washed them there. Niggas, it's jail. Nigga, what? We ain't got time to make no new jumpers. You see, some people had fresh jumpers that had elastic on the waist. Some jumpers was just a jumper. You just get in. Boom. What size shoe you wear? Oh, boom. Everybody got these little Croc looking like shoes that some orange. They was pretty fresh. No lie, they was kind of fly. They were comfortable. When you lay on a jail cell floor, when you lay on a cold floor, it's cement. There's no. They don't give you a cushion, a padding, or blankets, or nothing like that. Some people take the toilet paper. Some people take the toilet paper and use that as a pillow. The benches, if you are lucky enough not to be in a small cell with 25 to 30 people, you could probably get a bench. If not, you'll have to find a spot on the floor somewhere where, if you take your shoes and put your hips on the shoes, you won't get callous on your hips. Your hips won't hurt. You won't fracture any bones in your hips, depending on how long you have to stay there. My hips still hurt. They're very bruised right now. It's very cold in there. You get snow blankets. You can huddle with another nigga, but that's probably not a good thing. Not in jail. You definitely don't want to do that. Some people sleep with half of their head under the bench. I don't get that at all. I definitely wouldn't do that. One dude woke up after when he got his name called and bang, hit his head like he was on a bunk bed or something like that. I mean, I guess because, you don't want people stepping over your face or something like that. I don't. It just seemed like a very bad place to be. Especially if something popped off, you can definitely get fucking foot stumped with your head under the benches like that. It just didn't seem like a feasible thing for anybody to be doing. But you sleep where you sleep, hopefully when you get in there, you don't have to sit next to the toilet. I chose to sit next to the toilet. I didn't really care. I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. The fucking jail that I was in, they don't give a fuck about you. Also, they just want to keep you in there. I bonded out in the morning. I had to stay overnight for some dumb shit. I bonded out in the morning, and I did not leave that morning. I didn't leave till 7 o'clock the next day. 7 o'clock that day. I didn't leave till 7. I went in the night before, had to do all that shit. Fuck, jail food is terrible. In the morning, they gave us pancakes, some oatmeal, some just regular oatmeal, no type of flavor into it. Just boom, plain old oatmeal. And no, you don't get no packets of sugar or nothing like that. And some potted milk, which is gross. Oh yeah, they give you 2 types of sausages. I think it was just one sausage, but both of them looked different. One looked like liver and one looked like it was. I didn't understand that at all. I ate both of those. They tasted differently, but I think they were supposed to be the same thing. I think. I'm not quite sure what it was that I was eating, to be honest with you. I just understood that I had to eat something. You got to eat something. So, when they give you shit like that, the pancakes were not good. The syrup was terrible, but, I ate that anyway. Cause it's a pancake. You gotta eat it. So, they feed you. And, when the plates come around, you don't care to be eating in there at all. So like I ate breakfast and then I also had lunch. Lunch was some type of meatloaf shit with some type of red beans and rice with some ketchup. Red beans and rice with ketchup. That's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. Red beans and rice with ketchup. and putting that looked like wads of cum. Like I didn't want to say this out loud, so somebody else did, because that's exactly what it looked like. You had just some people, like, you know how when you got an individual tray and it has those sections, you got the big section and the big section for like the big food and shit. Well, in my big section, I had this meatloaf meat looking like dumb slop shit. It was gross. It looked like curdled mud or something like that. It was just, it was terrible. It tasted nasty. But some other people in that little big area just had a glob of the cum, and that shit looked disgusting. Okay, like it had cum with clumps in it, like cum clumps and shit. It was supposed to be like banana pudding, but I was like, man, fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm not eating that shit. Motherfuckers ate it up, and they said that was probably the best thing that was on the plate. But I'm like, fuck that, nigga. Y'all are wilding in here with this shit. This is gross. All right, this is fucked up. And y'all don't give a fuck about these niggas in here. Like, I've been in plenty jails, and like I've dealt with the food in there. And no. I can't say plenty jails, but I've been in jail a couple times, man. Fuck y'all out here in Texas jail, man. Especially that, ooh, man, fuck y'all, son. On some dumb shit. Because my registration is out. Because my license plate light ain't lit. Nigga, what? Nigga, get the fuck out of my face, son. The dumbest shit to pull a nigga over for. And you saw this top bun and then it was fucking dreaded up. And you like, oh, I got me one tonight. The quota's going up, huh? Fucking terrible, son. Oh, that food was gross. And this beans and rice shit with the ketchup on the side or whatever the fuck that salsa shit was. Why? Who put salsa on beans? Man, what are we doing? Nigga, that shit was gross. I didn't eat that shit. The fuck out of here with that. I'm good. I'm small. Nigga, I'm not gonna starve. Not in here. Nigga, you just waiting. I'm like, son, I ain't trying to eat nothing else in here again. Nigga, I need to get the fuck out. Motherfucker, they in there. They say that jail stands for just ask, I'll lie. What? Nigga, y'all came up with an acronym for this? Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Because motherfuckers in there asking for the phone. Hey, man, y'all can turn the phones on, man. I need to make a call, man. I need to make some people didn't get to make their one phone call. Nigga, I had to James Bond that shit, nigga. I used my phone to fucking call my people. I used my watch to call my people that I got in the jail. Boom, I'm like, hold on. Beep, 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 beep. Otacon, nigga, what are we doing? Nigga, I gotta, hell no, bitch, y'all ain't about to catch me like this. Slipping, no thank you. Nigga, I got it in on that, but going from one place to another place. This nigga had me in the back of that goddamn car going 90 around curves and shit. Like, what are we doing, son? Why you going so fast? This dumbass seatbelt ain't gonna save me if you crash. Ooh, you see how that comes? Nigga, he was going way too fast. Nigga, I saw him. 90? Why you going 90? Nigga, what the fuck are we doing? You need to get me out your car real quick? God damn. Nigga. Oh, had me nervous back there. After I was already about to pass out. Nigga, sweating. Nigga, I was like, oh no. Nigga, fucking hyperventilating and shit. I couldn't believe it. And nigga, I was so close to my house. So close to my house. Nigga, I was in the turn, coming around. Nigga, I could have walked to my house. Nigga, I could have fucking pushed my car to my house instead of it getting towed and impounded. Thank you for that one too, you bitch. Damn, son. They just, hey, universe is like, nah, not the universe. Don't put that on the universe. That's evil right there. That's evil, just trying to tempt you into fucking giving up. You can't give up though. You can't. Life is gonna throw a whole lot of curveballs, twists and turns at you and shit. And you know, there's no giving up. They ain't. You gotta keep moving. You know. Because what happens when you stop? What happens when you give up? Then there's no more creation after that. Like, nobody gets to hear how you make sweet love to their grandmother. Nobody gets to hear that. Like, it's only down in memory. You know? It's only a what it could have been. Like, where would Tupac be now? What would he be writing about? What would he be talking about? Now all we have is just memories of what could be. You know? You got AI that can probably replicate, but it's not him. What would Biggie be talking about? Well, Biggie was big. He wouldn't have lost that weight, nigga, when he was gone. He was probably coming in pretty soon anyway. But, you know, even though this life that we choose as creators, where does it lead? What type of happiness comes from it? I was very happy yesterday. That energy that I got, like, until I just brought myself down talking about all this dumb shit. I was very, just like, you feel the love out there. Like, I've made many connections with big name people. Well, you know, just people that are doing big things. And, you know, it's nice to be seen. It's nice to stand out. It's nice to be different. So, 3 years? Ain't no stopping now. I mean, you gotta keep going. Yeah. Is this motivational? I don't know. This is just me. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've always done. I'm not in the closet anymore. I'm in my own place. I'm in my own little studio. And it's just gonna progress from here, basically. It's got to. It's the only thing it can do. Oh, I was watching Ahsoka. And that was what was happening. I was so tired last night. Oh my goodness. It's just how long man, you think that being in jail that you would get all the sleep in the world because that's all you can do is sleep. And nah, nigga, after I got out of there, nigga, I was so tired. And you know what? I was in jail right down the street from my job. So I'm like, you depriving me of a day of work. Now I got to do extra and it's not even overtime now. Nigga, really? On some bogus shit? Yo, I wish I would have robbed somebody, you know, or fucking held somebody up. I just wish something would have warranted me becoming a felon. Like, this is ridiculous. You know, people look at me, it's like, wait, what did you do? You know, when you tell people felony, you don't think of the lightest shit. You think of something major. It's like, whoa, are you racketeering out here? Like, what's happening? What? Yeah. Crazy. And it just ruins you. Yo, not what's up. Not what's up at all. You wasn't selling, distributing it, or nothing like that. You're something that you forgot you had. Something that was empty. Forgot to throw it away. Boom. Now you're labeled a felon. Good job, buddy. Wow. Although my grass misdemeanor is just a misdemeanor, but this liquid THC is a felony. Huh. Whatever. You know, that's just life. You gotta deal with it. Be funny, stay funny, nigga. Yeah. Things need to be made. Do what makes you happy. If you want it bad enough, it'll come. It'll definitely come. Oh, well, I would say that I would be. So apparently, what you youngins say, I'm in my bag. I'm not in my bag or nothing like that. Swim team in different levels. Yeah, there is levels to this shit. There is levels. You know, I do remember being on the swim team. I say that for a different time, though. This has been nice. Go ahead and express and vent. Yeah. I'll have more people come in though. Banke, Banke the author, who is another comedic poet out there. She's amazing. And she does this little cabaret show, which I swear she needs to do down in New Orleans because it'll make a killing. But yeah, the thing that she does, the things that she's doing is amazing. And, you know, these people out here, the resilience of people out in Texas, just to keep moving and keep going is amazing. Yeah. So, hopefully I can get her on. Other people will come in. That'll be nice. It's always nice to talk to people, to talk to folks, you know. But yeah. Now it's story time. Dun, dun. Oh. Yeah. Got a little relax, please, from your chat GPTs. Ooh. I got a story for you guys. The one that should have brought up, but I couldn't find it, and I actually have a name for this one. This is the name that I gave to my chat GPT, or the Nova. But I probably could just go on the internet and do it and see what it comes up with. See if it comes up with something better. I tried to ask it to tell me about sex aliens, and it was like, we can't talk about shit like that. I was like, what you mean you can't talk about? Like, what? I can come up with something about sex aliens and shit, and fucking. They're like, nah, sex and aliens, we don't talk about. All right, y'all don't procreate and shit. That's why I get it. That the robots don't fuck, so they don't talk about it because they don't know nothing about fucking. I get you. But this is intergalactic space gangs. I told her to tell me a short story about intergalactic space gangs. And to be honest with you, the way these have motherfucker been going, to where they just turn out all nice and all subtle and shit at the end, this one actually is pretty promising. This one, it made me feel a little bit better after I looked over it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. This took a different route, and it's pretty cool. Hopefully I could probably hopefully they would give me more shit like this. I think this was like the first one that I ever asked it, and then it kind of just went downhill from there. But relax. Take a deep breath. Release. These are stories from the chat GPTs. I got my LeVar Burton going on, man. Y'all need to listen to LeVar Burton reads, man. That shit is dope. Just to let y'all know, man. I tell y'all, man, I don't care about reading, but I love to be read too. So, he's got some stories. I'm getting back into it. Been also Sam Tallent's book. Hold on, because I don't want to get it wrong. Da 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 da. Running the Light. There we go. I'm listening to Sam Tallent's Running the Light, and that is a fun book to read. That is a fun book to be listening to. Like, it's one thing when you read, like, I don't know if y'all know about what's happening with the audiobooks. Like, Joe Rogan is getting everybody to read their own shit. And they go, what these motherfuckers is doing, they are taking it to another level. And I think Sam Tallent did this before Joe started saying shit like that. But what Sam Tallent did, like, instead of you just reading his book when you get the book, if you get the audio book, you get every comic out there, every comic that you love that is actually, in that field of what Sam Tallent is doing, they are reading pages from his book, which is amazing. Okay, like for that shit is dope. That shit is dope. Like I've read I've read a lot of I've had a lot of Doug Stanhope's book. I listened to two of his about his doing one about his mother dying, and I have the other one that I'm gonna listen to. And oh man, just to listen to him read a book. And most of the time, and he can tell you, hey man, sometimes I'm gonna be way too drunk to read these, so I'm gonna just bring one of the homies on, and he gonna read it for me. Yo, nigga, it is something amazing to listen to as you know they're reading their book, and it is outlandish because it's Doug. For one thing, it's Doug Stanhope, but you know for the other people like Sam Talent's book, it's a fiction book, so it is just. Boom, so descriptive. His descriptions on things is amazing. And, you know, fucking Bert Kreischer, Ari Shafir, you know, other people like that are reading his fucking book. Mark Norman, Mark Maron. Yeah, a good just, and you see how people read. Certain people get into it, certain people can't, certain people can read, certain people can't. It's so good. It's so good. But yes, before we get out of here, let's get back into mode. Intergalactic space gangs. In a vast expanse of the universe, where the stars and galaxies speckle the dark vacuum, there exist intergalactic space gangs. These gangs roam from one planet to another in their iconic spacecraft, looking for opportunities to make a quick buck by any means necessary. The most notorious of these gangs was known as the Black Nebula. That's a nice name. Their leader, a ruthless cyborg called Kira, that's cool too, ruled her crew with an iron fist. They were feared across multiple galaxies, and many planets paid them tribute to avoid their wrath. One day, while the Black Nebula was raiding a planet, they stumbled upon a rare and valuable substance known as stardust. It was a type of drug that had mind-bending effects and could make the user see visions of different dimensions. Kira saw an opportunity in the stardust, and she ordered her crew to secure as much of the substance as possible. The Black Nebula started to smuggle stardust to different planets, and soon it became one of their most lucrative enterprises. However, this didn't sit well with the other gangs. They saw that Black Nebula's success and wanted a share of the profits, leading to a fierce competition between the gangs. As the intergalactic space gangs battled it out for supremacy, the demand for the stardust reached astronomical proportions. The drug had become a symbol of power in the universe and had the potential to change the balance of the power among the gangs. As the rivalry between the gangs intensified, new alliances were formed, old ones broken, and the universe plunged into chaos. But amidst all the chaos, the Black Nebula remained unfazed and continued to dominate, showing that in the universe, might was still the ultimate power. Huh. Ain't that something? All right. Yeah, bang. Okay. I see you. Know, good shit. That was a lot better than what I had expected. You know, they motherfuckers chaos. Chaos is the ending. Like fucking chaos still happened, but your antagonist, your protagonist, you know, you get it. They still reign supreme. Fun. I enjoy, you know, it's a short story. It could be more gory. You could add your own shit to that. You could take it like a little rough draft and just, boom, sprinkle your own little shit in there. That was fun. Black Nebula? Really? Kira? I like it. I like where you went with that. Artificial intelligence. I like that. This is not Stardust. Like little, you have this. I would like to try. So you can see the other dimensions. Really, nigga, Stardust. Should I patent that? Oh, that'll be fun. Just to make a shirt that just boom, Stardust, the drug that makes you see other dimensions and shit. Of course, you would want to sell that. Of course you'd make a profit off of that, nigga. What? You drugging the other planet? You sending drugs to other planet because you a gang. That's what you do. You do bad shit. You do bad shit as a gang. You find different drugs off of different planets. That'd be nice. If aliens came down and we integrated with aliens, just like the show Aliens, that they would bring different type of drugs down and we would take different drugs, just like any other movies and shit you see like that. When, of course, we're going to try alien drugs. Why wouldn't we try alien drugs? Remember True Blood? Remember the blood from the vampires and shit? Motherfuckers was getting high and fucking off of that shit. They wasn't even Nigga, you could take True Blood, not even touch each other and just bust everywhere. Nigga, that good shit. Nigga, what? If we had, of course you're going to sell it. And especially if you're a gang, nice. I appreciate where you went with that. AI, good shit. Good shit. Cause this whole little, they found love and became friends and shit at the end. Nah, fuck that. Chaos. Everybody died. I'm still slinging this Stardust though. Still slinging that shit. Let's get it. Make this money. Make this money. What we doing? We living. We living and we conquering. That's what it's about. And give me some turmoil. Give me some tragedy. Yeah. Hell yeah. Gonna roam this sky and slang this dope. Fuck yeah. Out here slinging that goodness. I appreciate it. If we can find some shit, like some Stardust, I'm gonna find some Stardust. I'm gonna go ahead. It's like, I imagine Stardust would be like pixie sticks. Like you just out here selling tubes of pixie sticks and they, depending on the size of the pixie stick is how much Stardust you're getting. You know, do you take the whole pixie stick or half the pixie stick? You probably should take half the pixie stick and wait 45 and then take the other half the pixie stick and then enjoy your night. You can see where would you go? Seeing other dimensions? You could just see other dimensions or you can go to other dimensions. What would you prefer to do? Or would you prefer just to see the other dimension? The type of drug, mind-bending effects, and can make the user see visions of different dimensions. See visions of different dimensions. So, are you living in those different dimensions? Kind of sounds like salvia. Is that what's happening? Because like salvia made you. So, let's see. See visions of different dimensions. Instead of creating your own dimensions, you would go to other dimensions that you see. I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't need to prolong it anymore. I can probably stop talking about it now. I get it. You get it? You get it? You're very good. Good shit. Boom. Clap it up again. Clap it up again. I enjoyed that. Black Nebula. I'm getting a fucking tattoo of the Black Nebula on my sarcophagus. Larynx, esophagus. There we go. Well, this has been fun. I'm glad y'all got to learn a little bit about what the fuck been going on and how life is and what you should do to get around it. Stay happy. Keep being humble. I saw a picture of a lion and the motherfucker was like, yeah, man, this lion was king of the jungle eating people with his face and shit, you know? Fucking motherfucker would fear its roar as it came around. Bitches would give him food and he would just eat it. But eventually that lion's gonna get old and mangled. He's just gonna roam and roar. And you know, the hyenas that feared him will eventually eat him limb from limb, disembowel him as he's still alive. You know, so you only have to top for so long. Enjoy it while it's there. And try to prolong it as much as possible. But eventually, it'll be a rise and fall. You know? So, stay humble. Stay a good person. So, you know, those hyenas don't come devour you in the end. Yeah. Till next time, people. I have been your host, the Maniacal Menace. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slick Back. Keep dreaming, jokers.